Hello, 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 and welcome to M.M.E.A.T. A couple of interesting things happened this week, so let's get into it. First of all, we've still got Lewis. Don't know what happened to Alex. Miss him already, though. So this week, they've released these thingies. I am not sure how I feel about these. Part of me thinks they look cool. The other part of me disagrees. I don't know what they're meant to be. They have these weird jet engine fan thingies. Don't know what their purpose is. Their legs look way too small, and their feet look like they can't balance this massive bulk properly. And they appear to have a sideways flamethrower on one hand, and I'm not sure if I like this. Yeah, I'm not a fan of these ones. But luckily there's more stuff that came out this week, so that's good. A bunch of old models, they're doing that thing again where you can go out and buy a bunch of old models again on a made to order basis thingy. So first we've got like these tech marine assistant thingies. One has a plasma gun for an arm, which is awesome. And the other one has some weird little test tubes on him going into him. They're alright looking. They're obviously old moulds, so they don't look the best, but they're kind of funky, you know. If you're into retro models and stuff like that, then I'm sure these will be for you. Also getting this Inquisitor Preacher person, they're alright. Their book looks very bulky though. This funky looking space wolf, I really like his banner with the wolf head on top. I think that's quite cool. His axe, however, does look a little bit puny. I would have liked a bigger axe. But, you know, here's my favourite one they did. I think it's the Inquisitor in Terminator armour. This looks awesome. I love the bright orange, fiery looking runes on the blue armour. And the head, the bulky little helmet. It looks like it's a helmet wearing a helmet. It's hilarious. And the things on the scythe. No, not scythe. Glaive? Whatever this is, there's little things on it, and they look cool. And I really like this guy. I might get him. I probably won't, but I think he looks very cool. And also, they appear to have painted these little orb things on his mask, like visors. Are they visors? I'm pretty sure the current new Terminators have them, and I never thought they were visors. Or anything like that. Or maybe they've done it here too. I think they might be gems or something, maybe. Yeah, and here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're gems. Sticking with the theme, another space wolf. I really like his claws, they're quite cool. I like the posing. I am quite confused though, because I think this is a plasma gun, however, I mean it's got the nozzle of a plasma gun, however, I don't see any plasma coils, and it's also got what looks like a scope and wires going along it, so I don't know what it is, but it's still a cool looking gun. And I like his little skull here, you know. This is one of the Special Forces guys. What are they? With you know what I'm talking about. The Special Force guys. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. He's quite cool. I do like his flamer gun. I think that's a bolter as well. It's one of those guns that has both of them. Yeah. And he appears to have metal in his head. That's quite nice. And a very cute little power sword. Very nice. This Grey Knight. He's a bit chunky, I have to say. He's put on a bit of weight, but like, very white, and his head's so long as well. I don't know why his head's that long, but I really like the look of this sword. This looks awesome. They did that sort of power sword thing where you get the black, then white, then black, then white, and that looks cool, but they've also done lightning on it, which looks cool. That's awesome, man. I love the power sword. This thing's very cool. This guy we talked about, he's coming out. Oh, we talked about him a while ago. He's coming out now. And is he Traitor Legion only? I'm not sure. Hopefully not, because he looks really cool. He's got a similar helmet to those new guys that came out in that big box last week, which I think I might pick up. I've got tons of Horus Heresy stuff, and I've never painted any of it. Speaking of which, I unboxed some Legion Tartarus Terminators for the Horus Heresy previously, just earlier this week. Actually, it's like 2 days ago as of now. So if you want to see that, you should, you know, pop over to my channel, check it out. I'll link it down below and all that. Also earlier this week we got a couple of new reveals. Let's start off with this one. I can't actually fit him all on the screen, so yeah, we've got God, what are they called? Skitari, I think. We got a Skitari dude on stilts. I don't know for what purpose, but he looks kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. He looks weird, but cool at the same time. And I'm just saying, I don't think they thought this guy through very well. Like, 2 long legs and a sort of exhaust pipe hanging in between them. I'm just saying, you whip out the silhouette, what does that look like? But yeah, I like these guys. I really like their helmets. And I've just noticed he's got a little arm holding a thing over here and a little visor arm coming out the back. Lots of little arms. And I do like the look of the Skitari. They are very nice looking models. And if you look over here, they come with different helmet options with different visors, and I think they look quite cool. I don't think many people like them, the look of these new guys, because of their weird legs being so long, but I think they're quite nice. Another thing I like that came out is this guy. The Necrons, I like the Necrons, I think they're cool, but my favourite thing from the Necrons is the Necron characters, like all their leaders and stuff. They're all so cool. They're all just like Necrons, but extra, you know? And I really like this hexagonal looking cape he's got. And it's got little scarab thingies on it. It's awesome. And his ominous pose. This guy's cool. I like this guy. I might start a collection of Necron characters, you know? They're very cool, I like them. An interesting one we also got earlier this week was this sort of Age of Sigmar chaplain on dragon. Now, I'm not an expert on Age of Sigmar, I don't really know that much about it, so I don't know if they have chaplains like Warhammer 40k. However, if they did, this would be one. He's got the weird Crozier staff thing, he's got the skull helmet, he's got the rib cages, everything. This is a chaplain, come on. Here's a closer look. He's got some flame rune things on his skull. He's got skulls on his shoulder pads. He is a very nice looking little boy. And I have to say the dragon is quite nice. The head looks a tad weird, straight on. You know, it looks better from the side, but yeah, I think this is a very cool model. And I do not remember seeing these. Are these new as well? Anyway, we've got another Stormcast Eternal chaplain looking guy. He looks cool. And a guy on a big black lizard. Well, that's interesting. Didn't know about that. Sorry if you hear anything in the background. My family are fighting. But out of all of the reveals this week, the one I'm most likely to be getting my hands on is this. I think this looks awesome. For Age of Sigmar, my favourite faction, I don't collect any Age of Sigmar stuff, but my favourite faction are the Tree People. I think they look very cool. And this model specifically, it reminds me of like that green lady on the dung beetle thing. That model is a very cool model. Very popular model as well. And I think this is a very cool, sort of similar model, you know? I really like the sort of... God, I'm forgetting all the weapon names today. The spear thing he's holding. But the main focus, obviously... well, not the main focus, but the thing I'm focusing on is this bug with wings, this beetle thingy. I think it looks awesome. I like the little fangs, its legs going in that way. Also, he's got like a heart. No, your heart would be up here. He's got some weird little thing. I guess it could be his heart. He's a tree. Probably doesn't have correct anatomy. There's a little heart thing in here. A little glowy blue thing. And I think that's very cool. And I like his horns. Oh, for everyone who wanted it, there's multiple shots of the bug's arse. And there's a close-up of the face. It's got like this tongue thing. This is just an awesome model, and I would love to have it. And I might get it. You know, when I get more money. Very expensive hobby. The final release this week that I'm going to be talking about is the new Kill Team. Kill Team Salvation. Now, I like one of the teams in this box, and I'm not too fussed about the other one. The team I like is the... what are they, Eldar? Blades of Khan? I'm going to call them Eldar. The Eldar dudes, Now, I know this is a faction that doesn't get many models usually, so when they do, it's quite exciting. And I think these ones, especially in green and yellow, look awesome. I love their weird, wacky armour design with all the weird spheres everywhere and the weird pattern, and their helmets are... Whew. There we go, to these ones you can see they've got stuff, like, they've got chain swords, it looks like here, which is interesting. And some very, very odd looking little anal probe guns. And the other team that I'm not too fussed about, I swear there's already a Space Marines kill team. This appears to be like, though, not proper Space Marines, like troop ones? No, the training ones. I don't know what they're called. There's a training Space Marine kill team. They're alright. I mean, I like that guy. He's kind of cool. But yeah, they're nothing too special. Nothing to write home about. Just a bunch of little Space Marines with different. What is that? Different weapon options. But I swear these are the things on power swords. Does he have a power cape? Okay, there's a Space Marine with a power cape. Now this is just what? What? It's glowing blue and everything. Does he have a power cape? What does that, if he turns around too quick next to you, does it whip you or something and electrocute you? What the fuck is a power cape? That's weird. Oh, and I'm guessing this is the terrain it comes with. This looks alright. I mean, it's factory sort of stuff. I reckon, yeah, you could probably, if you were trying to build a factory map, you could probably buy this stuff and chuck it in there. But other than that, this is not a kill team box I will be getting. However, when they sell the teams separately, I might get the Eldar ones, because they're quite cool. Also this week, I have been painting up a Vindicator Assassin with some camouflage clothing. So if you'd like to see that, subscribe. That'll be coming out later this week probably. And also after that I'm probably going to do some Orc stuff for October, so if you'd like to see anything along those lines, subscribe. So I'll see you later. Goodbye.